One last kiss. With sad eyes and frustration on his face, Vince penned, "I want to kiss my wife." As chaplain for the intensive care unit, I had supported Vince and his wife, Fran, since his arrival almost 1 month before. When he arrived, he had some bleeding. 24 days and several operations and intubations later, he was still bleeding. The family was tearful as they wrestled with their emotions, holding on to hope, attempting to deny reality. Another procedure was scheduled for the afternoon, and the patient was being prepped. As I sat with the family in the consultation area, I noticed nurses and doctors running toward Vince's room. I excused myself and followed. Vince had self-extubated. I asked Fran to speak with the doctor about her husband's care. Knowing the trauma her husband was experiencing, Fran bravely repeated to the doctor what she had told me a few days before. "There are worse things than death," she said. "Let him go." But Vince didn't die, at least not until a few days later. He was cleaned up and put on a venting mask to help his breathing. I accompanied Fran and their daughter to his room. Vince took off the mask, and I understood what he wanted to do. As I lowered the bed rail, Vince lowered his bride's face to his and gently kissed her cheek. Everything he needed to say was wrapped up in that kiss. An overwhelming feeling of peace enveloped the room. That feeling of peace continued throughout the day as Vince joked with the nurses, recounted stories with his loved ones, and got to see his son and family from Florida. Before I left for the evening, I spoke with Vince. He took my hand and thanked me for helping him. "Without you," he said, "I might have left this world not remembering the last time I kissed my wife. Thank you." I cried on my way home from work. Surely Vince and his family had touched me, but was there more to my tears? My thoughts went to my husband, who went to live with the Lord earlier this year. The suddenness of his death had robbed us of sharing one last kiss. As tears trickled down my face, I realized that the Spirit had presented me with a gift. Today, I experienced my last kiss. Kathy Edelman, St. Joseph Medical Center, Towson, Maryland.